For there's no one.
Still remains the most.
I think this is the second time I'm having issue trying to connect to Facebook. I don't know why. So probably maybe from the might just I don't know if we'll have to abandon Facebook for a while, but this is not good. So I think what I'm gonna do is while the session starts, we're going to be having we're going to be having while the session starts, I'm going to be trying to see if Facebook is going to work. But I don't know what the major issue is, so we can't connect on Facebook. It's just not possible, and that's not really good. I don't like that. But we are live on Twitter.tv. We are live on X as well, Twitter X, and we're also live on YouTube. So basically, guys, let's. Okay, how do I do this? Okay. But I'll just keep on trying to see if it's gonna work for Facebook while we're going. So we're gonna start in the next within the next 2 minutes. So basically before we get started. So let's share the video. Let's quickly do a share so we don't waste much time tonight. Let's share the links. If you're watching on YouTube and Twitter, if you're watching on Twitter, do a repost. If you're watching on YouTube, do a share, and then we can get started. So if you have shared, type the word share on the comment section. Let me see. These are the people I'm going to reply and respond to today. Those who have shared. So if you have shared, type the word share. These are the ones I'm going to go through their messages once we get started. So okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let me try it one more time for you. One more time for if it doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Facebook and just post it there for them. I think this is the best thing I'm going to do. If you've shared, type the word shared. Let me go to the comment section briefly. Okay. So, Victor Uzand said first to like. So, Victor has liked the video. That means if you haven't liked, make sure you like. If you haven't, make sure you like. Let me look for. What am I even looking for exactly now? Okay, okay. Easy Pascal said already done that, so he's already shared the video. Daniel Alabi said he's already shared. Awesome. Queensley said he's already shared as well. Um, and this should be my mama, Miss Christiana. That's my mama. It's click shared as well. Victor said shared. If young Victor, Daniel, shared. Igbani shared. Angus as well. Mr. Femi as well. Dandy as well. Said shared. Pinnacle say first to laugh. You're serious. Not serious. Is the Pascal shared? Ruth Sophia liked. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's get started on today's session. So, and now this is the theme about the. This is the thing about the sessions we've been having since, like, let's say the last session we had, today's session, and it's based on a very this period is very congested for me, and honestly I have a very extreme tight schedule, and because of that, usually when I want to do our live streams, I come up with like a content plan that has to do with, okay, this is what I want to teach, and then I come up with like the guideline for the live streams, and I send it to my team so they work on the PDF and the slide which you always see me use during our live stream. Those slides you see is done by my team. And what I do is basically I get to work on it and give to them, and then I just come up with the content based on what I plan to teach, and then they do it whatever on the slide and make it available for me in the live stream. But if you notice, the last live stream we didn't even have a slide, not because of them, but because of me. I've been too busy to put the thoughts together into the guidelines and give to them so they can now work on it and use it for the live stream. And the same thing is going to happen today again. So there's not going to be any form of PDF But maybe hopefully by our next live stream, there's going to be a PDF guide, a slideshow that is going to be showing while I'm talking. And now, but that aside, um, this we've started like a new series, which is the post ETF event. Now, and I think it's going to run for we're going to have like 5 different episodes of this post ETF event. So we had one on Sunday, we're having one today, we're going to have 5 of it. So let's say this is the second part of the post ETF event. Now, for each of this series, we're going to be having for each session, we're going to have out of the 5 of them, do not miss any of them, because in each of them, I'll be dropping a strategy that is very important and very valuable that will literally help you very well in this bull run, to make the most out of the bull run, to make the most money, to see the most gain, to make the most profit, and to cut your losses very, very, very well. Talking about a lot of things which like I said, there are certain things I will not talk about, I will not post about, I will not write about, because but I will be able to talk about it on the live stream session. So if you miss the live stream sessions, you are going to miss out on those things. And if you miss out on those things, you will definitely have yourself to be blamed, because you're going to see me posting about the result, you'll see me posting about the testimonies, and you'll be asking, when does Shifu talk about this? When does Shifu post it? You might not see it. Why? Because I may post or most likely not post about it. But if it's on the live stream, I will most definitely talk about it on the live stream. And if you're on the live stream, you'll be able to benefit massively from it as well. So Ajibode says it's shared. Okay, good, 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 good. Abiodun said it's shared. Elfion Victor says, share, boss. Your teachings has helped me a lot. I can't miss any of your sessions for any reason. Thank you, thank you. That's a good confirmation. Great, great, great. China Sa says shared as well. Pinnacle said, Shifu, today is my birthday. You're not serious. Today's your birthday. You did not tell me your birthday. You didn't give me notice like days ago. I will flog you, this boy. Patrick, Idi Bofu, good evening, greetings as well. Tio Tubekile Sibanda, good evening, sir. Botswana in the house, welcome, 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 welcome. Jude and Nimue as well, great things as well, great things as well. Okay, okay, okay. So let's go to what we have for today. So first and foremost, we are going to do a crypto market. We're going to basically highlight crypto market overview. And I said a couple of things in the last one that was very important, and you want to make sure you refer to this session, as it will literally help you very, very well. It will literally beneficial for you and to literally help you very well. But that aside, now let's do a little bit of crypto market overview over now in the past bull runs that's actually happened, just like I explained, when we are about to approach the halving, the market will definitely retrace. And most times on the day of the halving, there's a lot of volatility. And then after the halving, we get a quiet market for a duration of time. A duration of time. So in the first halving, if you from like the illustrations I saw the chart, it was longer. The next halving, it was shorter, and this halving that we are in, it will even be more shorter, more shorter. Now this means that the mega run that you are waiting for, you are expecting, it's definitely on the horizon as well. Now, and I will tell you the month where there's going to be a crazy spark. But I will also tell you what will happen in the crypto market before that month. So you have to pay attention to everything I'm saying on this live stream today. Now, because I don't have a chart to be using here, so basically, in the next live stream we're going to do, I am most likely sure that I promise us I'll make sure the slide is available ahead of time, and I'll try to see I can start preparing the slides ahead of making up the guidelines to give to my team so they can make it available for us the next session. Now, after one of the things that happened after the halving of 2020, between 2020 and 2021, we had over 20% of the top 300 cryptocurrencies doing like 1,000% gain. To be more precise, out of 300 of the top cryptocurrencies in the cryptos market space entirely, 70 out of 300 of them did minimum an average of over 1,000% within after the halving, months after the halving into 2021. What does this mean? It means 1 out of every 5 did that massive gains. It did exponential gains, crazy and super gains. And this year will not be different. It will not be different. Now, if you look here, we had we had Terra, right? We had Luna. Luna did about 11,250%. Did about 11,250%. The Luna that crashed by 2020, 2020, what's it called? Is it 2023? Yeah. So if you see here, let me share the screen because I was one of the first people that gave a recommendation in January 2021 that Luna is going to skyrocket. So most people, I think in our previous YouTube channel that we lost access to, we lost the channel and all that. When we had the testimonial sessions for people who like made their millions out of the bull run in that session, you see one of the VIP members then talked about how he built his house as a result of Luna. Luna alone made him to build his house. The house where he moved into, him and his wife and his kids, his entire family, was just from Luna alone. Luna did over 11,250%, and I recommended it very early in 2021. And I think if you go to our Telegram channels on the results, the House of What Result Telegram channel, if you go to the House of What Result Telegram channel, I think you will be able to see that. You'll be able to see that. So let me see if I can get that post. Okay, let me share the screen now. Let me share the screen. So I believe if I share the screen, you'll most likely be able to see it. I'm coming. So I think let me do this stuff. So if you can see this, so if you see here, this was the exact date, January, I think it was by February 4th. I recommended Luna and I said our buy up to target is about $100. $100. In January, I recommended Front as well. Recommended Front as well. So this was the post. So if you go to our House of Work Results channel, we have about 907 subscribers below less than 1,000, and you could scroll up like 2021, you will see most of those testimonials are all there in 2021. So let me see if I could I don't know. Okay, so you could see most of those testimonials there, but let me see if I can go to what am I CoinGecko, and let's look at fronts, for example. And then let me share the screen for that. So you click on max here, and then you come here. So you can see when I shared about this, and you see how it rose so high to this by the top February 2021. And that was over, let's see, let me see what I could get here. So this was the all-time low, which happened like 10 months ago in 2023. So this was the all-time high. By February, it got to almost $7. So some exchanges actually got $7. Here it's showing 6.7, but some exchanges got to $7. And this was the where it was shared. Then when I shared it was around 0.23. So but at 2.3 it was 10, 20, that was 4,000%. So front alone did 4,000%. 4,000% within the space of a couple of months by 2021. And we had Sandbox. Sandbox did about 13,000%. We had any swap. I recommended any swap, and any swap climbed to over 16,000%. That was 160s, and this was also in the last bull run. So you could literally go here, and most of these things, like you could just go to the House of Word Telegram channel, the results channel, which I just shared the screen, and you will see most of these testimonials there, the screenshots when I recommended them, how high they went. You literally see each and every one of them there. So look at any swap, and this was like from 2020, and look at how high it went to over $25. To over $25. That was an insane run. Any swap gave us about 16,000% in the last bull run. In the last bull run. And then we had Gala. Gala was crazy. Gala did over 40,000%, and that was 400x, all within the last bull run. Now, but this is the thing here. Like I just said that one, so 70, it was only 70 out of the top 300 that did well. So we're looking at an average of about, this is like an average of about 1,000%, some the 10,000, 20, 50,000. And we're going to have the same thing. In the last live stream, I told you guys, I recommended 3 tokens that I told you guys, these are the Bitcoin of this run, the Bitcoin of this season. And each of them going to do an average of about 700% to 800%, even from the price they were, even as of when I talked about them. That's in that live stream on Sunday. Now, looking at it, this means that if we go back to 2019, for example, we had less than 10 that really did well. And then on 70, that now happened after. No, so let me put it this way. So each of these things that happened in the last bull run happened, the rise was sparked as a result of the halving, after the halving. So we had about less than 10 that actually did well in 2019. And then when we start talking about 2020 to 2021, we had over 70 out of the top 300 that did extremely well. Now, but this time around, it is going to be super faster because of the narratives and the change in the system, the ecosystem, the introduction of ETF. It will super be faster. And in fact, this time around, it will happen within the space of 4 months. So whether you like cryptos or you hate cryptos, this is the time that you have to make money in cryptos. And this is a time whereby you shouldn't joke with value. If information that said paid for information, do not joke with paying for information. If they said join the bull run group, make sure you join the bull run group. If it said get the ETF report, make sure you get it, because this is that time. Now let me do an illustration on the charts. I'll have to look for trading view. Look at this token. Look at this. Remember, if you're in the live, I don't know how many of us was in the live stream. I shared this token in the live stream, and I told you guys to still enter in, and if it moves up, it's gone, right? I don't know how many of you in the last live stream when I talked about this, and I said if it breaks this level, it's already almost breaking it. So probably maybe between today and tomorrow it might break it. It's already breaking the level. It's been moving up ever since, and that was like when 21st, right, from here, and it's been moving up. But in the on Sunday, if you're on Sunday live stream, let me know, because this is among the top gainers right now. I emphasized on this, and I haven't told you guys to sell. There's a talk, one of the coins I told you guys to sell up the coin and make sure you did this just like I did as well. And of course, it's not a financial advice, but it was just basically me explaining my thesis. Now, let's go to trading view. But if you're on Sunday, let me know in the comment section when I see this, and I hope you're making money with it. So let's go to the comments. So okay, if you look here, okay, if you look here, let me make my distance small, make it big. This was where I explained something to us about the what supers, and I said some people are saying the red will happen and some are saying the blue will happen. And I told you guys that regardless of whatever anybody is saying, what matters most is that they halving as a call and we're in post-halving. And whether it comes and moves up, it will just the end point is upwards, upwards, upwards. So let me explain this from a bigger time frame on the 3 days chart. Expect to see Bitcoin moving higher. But besides Bitcoin, so even if we get a drop on Bitcoin now, it's just basically going to be like an opportunity. If we get a drop on Bitcoin, it's definitely just going to be an opportunity. So like it's coming down right now. So probably Bitcoin could drop more, like 65 something, and it's going to be an opportunity for an entry. It could also drop to this is 6,200, could drop to 65 something. And if it continues dropping, where it's dropping from now, on a short term, Bitcoin could just continue dropping like and this drop will just give an entry to go higher for those who want to, like, let's say trade short term. So on the short term, we can just get Bitcoin drop down a little bit, a little bit, and a bit. But now let's look at the holistic view. The holistic view, I am much more bullish on Ethereum, but I will tell you what will happen with Bitcoin. I'm much more bullish on Ethereum, and in fact, so even if we get let me try to close this. Perfect. So we have this level, right? We have this level. So let's look at the daily charts. So let's just say for any reason, Ethereum decides to come down to this point. Let's just say it decides to come down to this point. I really see Ethereum ripping up hard, especially as we get into May, in the month of May. I really see Bitcoin, Ethereum making a new all-time high. And there could be a possibility that Ethereum might even outperform BTC within the next couple of 30 days or so, or 60 days. So I'm really, should I say, bullish on Ethereum in that aspect and in that regard as well. Now, back to what I'm trying to explain to us. Now, let me blow your minds a bit. From the trough to the peak of the bull run, the top cryptos literally turned a portfolio of $5,000 into more than $1 million. All of this will happen in less than 12 months. This means That somebody that has, even if it's a $10,000 portfolio, you have the potential to make $1 million. You will have that potential to make $1 million. In fact, to even make it even simpler, somebody who gets the ETF report, somebody who gets the ETF report, who pays for the ETF report and capitalizes on the information I give on the ETF report and knows what they are doing, a $5,000, into whatever I review to any person in the ETF report can make you as much as $500,000 to $1 million in this bull run. No jokes. That's how crazy it is. And that's why I always say that those who understand the value of the ETF report, if you get it, you get it. If you don't understand the value, it is your cup of tea. But make sure you get the ETF report. Make sure you plug into it as well. Now, that was what happened in the last bull run. And this run we are in is even crazier. Now, let me open our eyes a bit more. Let me open our eyes a bit more about duration. From now, let's just say April is over, right? Let's say April is over because we just have a couple of days now. May, June, July. BTC is going to be in what we call a bullish range. What do I mean in a bullish range? It's going to be moving down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's going to be like higher, high, low, higher, high, low, and it's just going to be playing around. They're moving up. Ethereum is going to move faster within this period of time than BTC, but BTC will also be moving. The market will also be moving. Some coins will be moving like 50%, 100%. These coins will be growing up and all that. In fact, the coins that we do way, way more are in two categories: newly launched coins that are holding private sales and certain assets. I'm going to talk about that. But private sale coins are going to do so well. So if you haven't keyed in on private sales, make sure you do. Like the DigiCards private sale, if you haven't keyed in, make sure you plug into the DigiCards private sale. Also, the GEMS private sale that we've been waiting for just went live. And the best thing you can do for yourself is make sure, at least if you can afford it, buy more than the $2,000 package. Invest above the $2,000 because that gives you the highest benefit. So probably later after this live stream, later tonight, I'm going to share the white paper of GEMS across to all the groups on Telegram or the groups on WhatsApp, so you can, because now what you are buying into is access. What you're buying into is more than just buying a coin that will go up in value. You're buying into assets. What do I mean? It means that for every token that will be launched, in fact, GEMS have lined up about 5 different projects that they'll be doing private sale on in their platform this year, between now and the ending of this year. And those who will have the first earliest advantage and even also entitled to airdrops are those who will be able to buy packages above $2,000 of their tokens now. So that would be the best gifts you can give to yourself. So a wise way to approach this thing, so as somebody who wants to make money from the token rising up in value over time, and also not to also have tokens, so that whenever these tokens projects are being launched, you can have access to the tiers. Somebody could decide to do, let's say, $4,000, and then the $2,000 is once it makes profit, you make your profit, you sell out your profit, take out your profit, and then the other $2,000 you keep it for whatever launches project that's going to be launching on them, so you can be having access to invest in those private sales. It's going to give you all those benefits. So it's a wiser way to do it. It's a wiser way to do it. Now, but that aside, and I believe maybe you could have even heard people talking about projects that launching in the bull run, projects that are launching this, and they're literally going to do well, they're going to still well. And we had it in every bull run, there are projects that launches, and these projects do well. Not every one of them does well, but majority of them do well, and you can literally make a lot of money from the ones who do well. If you avoid greed, you have to learn to avoid greed very, very well, and it will literally be super helpful for you. Super helpful for you. Now, let me show you guys something. Right now, we are talking about ROWAs. Like ROWAs is the second most profitable sector in this year, for example, right? People are talking about RWAs. If you look at something, um, if you go to let me use my phone to search that out on our the House of Wealth. So I'm trying to look for. It's not this year, so sometime. Okay. Okay, fantastic. I've seen it. I've seen it. So I'm going to do like a pin on it on the House of Wealth channel. So basically, if those of us on the House of Wealth channel could basically see it. So let me share the screen. Can you see the screen, guys? If you can see the screen, drop a comment. Let me know if you can see the screen. Know if you can see this. Know if you can see the screen. Okay. Let me try this. I think there's a serious problem why this is not popping up. Okay, just hold on. I'm going to do this. So basically, you should be able to. You should be able to see it now. I believe you cannot see it. Why am I showing us this? This is November 10, 2022. I want you to know because if you joke with what I say, you will be the one, you will blame yourself. I want you to know why I'm a futurist. I'm one of the people who see things way, way, way ahead of times. Now, look at what I wrote here. I said in November 10, 2022, this was 2 years ago, in the when the market was about to reverse. When I talk about the bottom of the market, I said if you missed the dot-com bubble of 2000, this crypto bubble is your chance now. At early stage in 2020, every DeFi project went thousands of percentage pumps. I was among the first people to encourage people to use and engage on Uniswap, and we made so much money then. It is because of the hypes involved, the FOMO. Most of the crypto traders had no idea what was going on. Bear market has now taken them down 90 to 99%. And that's what happened to many of you. Most of you has lost so much money in the last bull, in the last bear market. Now, from now, look what I'm saying. From now, they will grow by fundamentals. Reinvestors need to understand how those projects and companies work. Business model, revenue, earning, active users. In the end, you will see the next Amazon.
Can you see when I started forecasting about ROWAs? I started talking about ROWAs from way back 2 years ago. I started talking about ROWAs way back, even when nobody was mentioning it in the whole of the crypto space. And look at what I said here, that Amazon busted minus 95% at the dot-com bubble 2000. And then Amazon went up 60,000% following the space of 20 years. If you're really serious for this, now is good time to start your crypto investment firm. I believe everything will be quite different in the next 5 to 10 years. Imagine you stand here like someone who was at the dot-com bubble of 2000. Remember, go and check your charts. This was November 10, and that was the 2 days to the bottom of the market. From November 10, the market never came down below it again. And I told you guys. I wrote here that this is what I wrote here. I said, simply put this, I summarize it. I say, simply put, crypto is the dot-com bubble 2.0, repeating after 20 years. The biggest reset in macro cycle for crypto is set in 2022 to 2023. The hype period is over. Growth speculators is over. Now, many need to learn how value investing in the new cycle. What is value investing? Real world assets. When we talk about value investing, we're talking about business models, revenues, earnings, active users. Never been more long-term bullish on crypto NFT tech. The future is almost upon us. Cheers and stay plugged in. So much money to be made this November, December, even 2023 and beyond. That was when I made that statement. Yeah, I think my birthday messages are all over the place because November was really actually my birthday, right? So if we go here, so let me highlight this again. Let's go here to this post. So I'm trying to highlight them with my phone. So when I do that, I usually come back to okay. I don't want to go too far back because most times it's good. Most times when you just say this to people, so look at here when I say seeing that support 18K held for now as I expected. However, keep your eyes on it as we near the 60 days cycle, low late October, early November. October, early November. And then you see here, when I now stated in November 21st, I said there, personally, like I said on my Twitter, it is time to make my swing entries. I see an unexpected rally incoming. When it does, remember I said so. Fear and greed index is already at 21. The 60-day cycle is over. What is next? The market is going to range. What is next? An unexpected pump. What is next? Deceive majority, make a lot of folks that listen to chief prediction millionaires, then drop again. The bear market continues boring. And then I detailed this from time to time, and gave my entries. All this was done at the bottom of the market in November. Now, every single one of them were precise. Every single one of them was precise. And when I talk about that the market is going to reverse and peak from then, and I talk about the pivot that will begin from January 2023. If you go there, you can see most of all this stuff. So, but now, what is the most important things in these things? What is the most powerful point in this, all I'm saying? All I'm saying is, look at today. RWAs are like the second biggest. So I've been in this space for the past 9 years now. And somebody, 9 years is not 9 days. You can't be here for such a period of time and still be doing tumbo baskalaba. Or you can't be here in such period of time and then you're still gambling or still doing hide and seek. That is why my win rate is on a high side. And that is why if you have not plugged in to get the ETF report or to join the bull run group, you will definitely have yourself to be blamed because you miss a lot of the mentorship. I mean, because imagine, even in our live stream like this, I share so much information that people making money for. How much more when you're in the bull run group and also have gotten the ETF report? You are definitely just positioning yourself to change your life. So when we talk about RW, I started talking about RW since like 2022, as you can see, from 2022 years ago, when nobody's talking about it, started talking about it, and how it's going to change the paradigm when we come into the year. And guess what? We started having BlackRock talking about RWA from last year, a year after I started talking about it. 9 out of every 10 forecasts I've been giving for the past consecutive years have been hitting on the spot. And if you are taking advantage of them, there's no reason why you shouldn't be a millionaire in dollars at least. Now, that's why, for example, like I talked about IXS as the Uniswap of RWA, and it's a very good project. I sold about 50% of my position out of the coin actually, but I still have 50% I'm holding on IXSwap as well because I love the project, I love what they are doing, and I believe it still has the potential to run very, very well. Then there's Digicast that has not launched. Digicast is an RWA project. Digitax is already registered and is financed, and in fact, Digicast has already paid for a listing as well. So they already paid for the listing, and listing date has been fixed for next month as well. So if you have not gotten on Digicast, I do not even know what to say to you because it also falls under the RWA super bullish category. So I don't know what to say to you. Now, let's do a bit because I promised us something. So I said May, June, July. In the next 3 months, I told what's going to happen, how Bitcoin is going to move, and I also explained how Ethereum is going to outperform. And then one thing, what I want you to now know is, then by August is when you will now have what we call a crazy market. What will happen in August? We raise billionaires. From August, millionaires will turn billionaires. Thousandaires will turn six-figure earners. Six-figure earners will turn millionaires from August this year. So within the next 3 months, the market is going to be money is going to be made. A lot of money is going to be made. But by August, there will be like a full-blown wave of the run. August, September, there will be a full-blown wave of the run, and so much money, mega money is going to be made. So let's say coins that are doing like 500, let's say a coin from now to August might do like 500% or 1000%, and then by August, that same coin will now do like 5,000 or 10,000 as well. So moving into the ending part of the year. And now, but this is the thing. How do I know? The same way I have known every in the past couple of years, the same way I've been knowing based on research data and the level of access I have, the level of network access I have. In fact, I was privileged to talk with uh someone that was one of the, I don't want to mention his name, but he's one of the earliest investors in Bitcoin. This guy bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was around $15 or so, and is is a very crazy visionary. He owns one of the leading cryptos in the market, and we're talking this morning. And now that conversation we had is priceless. But this is the thing. I'm going to tell you how I got to meet him. Now there's a separate platform I paid for, and I think we charged somewhere around $7,000 to join that platform. And it turned out that this guy is in that platform. Now, apart from the fact that I am benefiting from the knowledge, the alphas, the information that is there, I am also benefiting from a network which on a normal day I may not have been able to just get access to. Why? Because people who are poor-minded will not want to carry that kind of amount of money to pay. Only people who understand and know the value of what they are getting. Because in the eyes of value, price is not even negotiable. Price is not a discussion. When you in the face of value, price is not in the discussion. And anybody who understands value, we plug into value, we pay for value, and not to prepare. No, and in fact, there's something I'm going to in our next live session. One of the things I'm going to talk about, I'll release some market insight strategies. It will still be like a special trading strategy that I'm going to share. It will still be on this post-halving. So I'm going to talk about post-halving trends that are going to boom post-halving. And then I will explain something that most people do not even understand. It's something that most people do not even understand. For example, if we go to when the internet had a boom, there were two kinds of internet, right? There were two kinds of internet. And when we had the two kinds of internet, the first kind of internet made people money. We had a boom. And then it was the second kind of internet where we now started having people like Bill Gates and co banking on, and they made bankroll out of it. That was the same thing I knew that made me to predict the metaverse in 2021. And we made so much money. Even one of the coins we made so much money from was Poker City. I don't know how many of you here were in 2021 that benefited from Poker City call. I recommended Poker City. We made massive gains on Poker City in 2021. But this is the thing, and I started talking about metaverse weeks before the boom happened. But this was the thing. It was not just any metaverse that moved up. There are a lot of metaverse. It's not just any metaverse that will give that massive gain. There are two kinds of metaverse. The same way there are two kinds of the internet. So the first wave we make money, but the second wave we make the most money. So the richest people that came out of the internet made the biggest money from the second wave. It's just like we're talking about AI now. Everybody says AI, AI, AI. And everybody want to go and buy AI coin. But it's not every AI coin that will give the biggest gains. There are two kinds of AI. In fact, what we call AI 1.0 has faded. When we're talking about NVIDIA like caused a very major boom and most people made the biggest amount of money from NVIDIA. NVIDIA will keep on going up in value. But guess what? That life-changing gain in AI is no longer with NVIDIA. NVIDIA falls on the category of AI 1.0. Now we have AI 2.0. And what people don't even understand is that whatever happens in the stock market reflects into the crypto market. That's the same way. I saw that the stock market, metaverse stocks were ripping off in 2021. And I forecasted it. But it was not just any kind of metaverse stocks. It was the second category of metaverse. And that's the same way, even when we're talking about AI, for example, it's not any kind of AI that will make the biggest gain. There's the second kind of AI that falls in the category, and there are only few people that falls in the category. And that's why most times some people that's why there's certain things you just can't get. You can only get from research, deep level of research, deep level of access to the right networks and the right people that opens your eyes very well to make this kind of money. So make sure you don't miss any of these post markets post-halving sessions we're gonna have. I said there are gonna be 5 of it. This is the second one. Don't miss any of them. So I'll be teaching things that you've not known before. I'll be opening your eyes to the side of investment in crypto that are literally gonna help you in a way that has never helped you before. So take most advantage of what you are seeing and what is available now. Now let's talk a bit about the strategy I promised us. Now I was trying to log into my Binance, but it was frustrating me. It was frustrating me. But I'm going to explain this. I'm going to explain it in the best way I can because I wanted this to be practical so I can be showing this. But it was not opening up on my PC. So maybe in my next live, I'll briefly see if it opens up before the next live, I will still do it again on the next live, just like a references as well. Now, on Binance, there are two kinds of futures. There's the normal futures, and then there's the coin M futures. The coin M futures. Now, the coin M futures gives you bigger gains than the normal futures. And number two, if you use the strategy I teach, one, you will not lose money. Two, you will make 4 times than what you would have supposed to make. Number one, when you go to Binance, I don't know if it's on Bybit. I doubt if it's on Bybit, but basically I do it on Binance because I did it in last bull run with Binance. Now let me use Ethereum for example. In the normal futures, which is the USDT futures, you need USDT to trade futures, right? But in coin M futures, you don't need USDT to trade it. You need coins itself to trade it. So if it is Ethereum, you will need Ethereum to trade it on coin M futures. If you want to trade Ripple, you need Ripple. If you want to trade Bitcoin, you need Bitcoin, not USDT. You don't USDT. Now, this means that let's say you want to buy Ethereum because you believe Ethereum is going to go up in value by let's say 100%. And then you move your Ethereum to the coin M section of Binance. And then you enter a trade on it. And the trade you enter should not be more than 5x to 10x. Best case scenario, 5x. It shouldn't be too much. Your leverage should be very, leverage doesn't matter, but it is best so you don't. So let's say you buy $100 worth of Ethereum and then use a 5x to 10x leverage. Now, if you understand this, it will make you so much money because I have people who are in the bull run who have done as little as 50 to like 500 because they follow the conservative approach, not greed, and it's just on just one trade alone and patience. So if you follow this, and be patient, you will make the most amount of money. So let's say you enter this trade with, let's say, $100 worth of Ethereum. You buy Ethereum and you transfer it to CoinM. First of all, as Ethereum is going up in value, the value of your Ethereum is increasing. Two, when you enter a long on Ethereum with CoinM, you will not earn USDT value. You will earn more Ethereum. So in other words, CoinM gives you more coins. USDT futures give you more USDT. So on CoinM, you can increase the quantity of your coins while the value is going up. As I'm explaining it now, let's say half of us will get what I'm saying, half will not get it. That half that will not get it, out of that half that will not get it, you need to rewatch it to understand what I'm saying. And the remaining 25% that will not get it at all, you now need to join the next session when I will not practically show it for you to not get everything. Now, that $100 worth of Ethereum you bought, imagine Ethereum is going up in value by 100%. And you're using it, let's say you use a 10x. And then let me just use this. Let me use this as a practical. Because I know some people would have opened their coin M now. Let's say you enter a 10x leverage on Ethereum, and then you use this as a stop loss somewhere around let's say 2800. Or use you just use a stop loss, you know that it may never ever get there. But let's just say you use 2800 as your stop loss. Let's just say 2800 is your stop loss. Or you decide to use here 2840. Now, this means meaning that your liquidation price is going to be maybe somewhere around here. Let's say 2800. This means that you will only be liquidated if Ethereum falls down to here. But you know the market is already bullish, and you know Ethereum will not fall down to here. So when we do coin M, we use a very big stop loss, a very wide point where we know that even though the market plays for it, we never get there. Why? Because now if Bitcoin starts going up in value, that $100 worth of Ethereum will become $200 worth of Ethereum automatically because it's going up in value. Number two, as it's going up in value, you will now have more Ethereum. So if you traded this, let's say you traded this on spot, your $100 is supposed to be if you traded Ethereum on spot, your $100 is going to be $200, right? You've made $200, 100% gain. If you use a 10x leverage with a very good stop loss, based on what I'm saying now, using Ethereum as a case study, your Ethereum value has doubled to $200 worth of Ethereum, and the quantity of Ethereum you've made is 10 times already. So let's say it was 0.1 Ethereum. Now you now have one full Ethereum, plus the value have doubled. So in other words, you will end up making over 100x to 400x on something that should have made only 100%. Most people don't use that part because they don't know it. And number two, even if they know it, they try to operate it. You don't operate this thing now with the approach you use on your futures. No. This is like what you do normally. You save coins, right? If you're holding coin for the bull run, you save it. You don't want it to happen to it. That's the same way. Here, you're saving it, you're keeping it. You don't want anything to happen to it. So the liquidation level is so. In fact, you're only risking a very small amount. So the liquidation level is way low. So if it is $500 you have there worth of Ethereum, your $500 worth of Ethereum is going to be. So that means Ethereum is never going to get to that point because the market is already on a good trend. And now, as Ethereum does 100%, instead of you making $1,000 worth of that $500, you will end up making $5,000. What happens if Ethereum now does 10x from where it is? You will end up making $50,000 on your $500. But it is sad that right now I cannot share this. I cannot share the what's it called? There's no way my Binance is not coming up on this thing. But if you let me just say something. Let me see if I can just check in the product section. So let me just assume that they will allow me. If they allow me check the product section for Binance, then trade and support. It's not showing. It's not showing. So the only way I will be able to do this will be probably on the next. But I know for those who are getting it already, it will be an eye opener for them. There's no way to show it yet. It will literally be an eye opener for them. Now, why is it unique? Because on the normal futures you trade, what happens that you're making more USDT? But on CoinM, you're not making more USDT, you're making more coins. And guess what? The coins you have are going up in value while you're increasing the quantity you have. It is one way I use during the bull runs to grow the quantity of coins I have. And I don't trade it like, we know this that people used to trade that you want to make money every day. No, you don't trade CoinM futures like that. You just imagine like this, when you want to buy a coin and leave it, that's how you approach CoinM futures. That's how you should approach it. You should approach it with that mindset that you want to use a risk level that you know that Ethereum will never get there. And you will start having increase to it to just keep on. So as the market starts going, the quantity of Ethereum you have will be increasing even as the value is increasing. So, and most times, based on my own personal experience, it is always 4 times than what you should expect or what you should have gotten. So let's say you're supposed to make $20,000 from Ethereum, you end up making $80,000 or $100,000 as well. And that is it. That is how crazy it is. And the thing here is not every coin is available on CoinM. No. Not every coin is available on CoinM. Only the major coins are available on CoinM. If you understand this strategy alone, you can turn as little as $100. No jokes. This is no jokes. As little as $100 to $20,000 and above within the next 4 months. Within the next 4 months. So if you're looking for, it is not a get rich quick strategy. It is a get wealthy strategy. And getting wealthy takes time. It's not something that you just you approach it very well as well. You approach it very well. So I say, sir, is coin M suitable for short sell since it affects the margin value? I don't think there's a short sell position, but I don't do it. I don't do coin M myself. I'm only showing you what I do. Maybe you can try it and test it and it works well for you. I'm just showing what I do based on experience, and I like sticking to what I know based on what has made me the most amount of money. I try that's why during the bear market I didn't use it, I just avoided it. But in the bull market is when I did in 2021, I did it and I held the coins I held for like 7 months or like 8 months or so, and I made so much. So, like in the last live stream session we had, I explained to you guys the bitcoins of this season. Once what you can actually use and leverage on coin M very well is the three coins I refer to that are the Bitcoin of this season. You can use this coin M and make the most on those coins and literally help yourself super well, and you will literally make the most money. I think there should be like BCH, the top coins. Just they are not more. Coin M doesn't have more than 20 or 50 coins. But and the top coins in coin market like BTC, Solana, Ethereum, BCH, there's Ada, Cardano, and a couple of these things are there. They are on coin end. And somebody can even decide to be doing it with $5, very ridiculous small amounts, and just do it and just forget about it. And then come back in like weeks to time and you just discover you're crazily rich because you've made so much money. You just open your portfolio, your exchange app like this, you'll be surprised how much money you've made. What I just gave you guys is premium. If you understand what I just gave you guys, it's premium. And I hope you take advantage of it. So someone is asking for my WhatsApp number. So please, somebody should post my WhatsApp number so I can pin it on the screen for the person's asking. Post my WhatsApp number for the people. So somebody post it on the comments so I can pin it on the screen. Someone says, boss, what about take profit on coin M? So you don't need to set take profit. When a bull market, what are you setting take profit for? When a bull market, we're expecting coins to go to heaven. Like I said, you're not trading it as futures. You can be trading your futures the normal way you want to be doing your futures. Coin M is a different thing. You want to grow your coins, you want to have more coins, you want your Ethereum to increase, you want your Bitcoin to increase, you want to Solana to increase. This is a different approach entirely. Smart. I'm giving you strategies I use, things I do. So when you see that money is coming from everywhere, you know this it's just swelling and swelling. Swelling and swelling. What I just give you guys is premium information if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing. I can't count how many of my guys who did this thing last month and how much money we made. There's some people, in fact, three of my friends who did this thing, they don't even do all these DeFi coins. They don't, this is the only thing they do. As the bull run started, this is the only thing they will just do. And they'll leave every other thing. They don't do anything in the market, just this window, and they make crazy amount of money. So if you want to join the bull run group, where I provide personal guidance, personal offers, more exclusive information which is not shared with the public there. And we hold periodic mentorship sessions and series. You have access to our Google portfolio. Reach out to me via the WhatsApp number. If you also want to get the ETF report, so you can get guaranteed tokens that you know can turn as little as $5,000 to $500,000 to $1,000,000 this bull run season via the ETF report, reach out to me to plug into the bull run group and the ETF report at a discounted price. That aside, we have James going live today. James went live today. So if you haven't participated in James, make sure you do. If you haven't participated in James, make sure you do.
So let me share. I'm coming. So I posted gems on the. Let me pin it. I'm pinning it on the Telegram now. I'm pinning it on the Telegram. I'm pinning it on the Telegram. So let me click on it. So gems is only on it's take note, gems is only on Ethereum mainnets. It's only on Ethereum mainnets. Gems is only on Ethereum mainnet. So take note. Gems is only on Ethereum mainnet. So if you share the screen here, it takes you to Gems platform, which you can see here. So the link, the access code I posted, what you just need to do is simple. Paste the access code. It will take you, input billionaire, input your code, so your email, click on agree, then scroll down. If you've invested in DigiCastle, you should already know the process. Or if you invested in DOP, you already know the process for this. Then you click on all this and then continue. Once you click on continue, they are saying you should follow them. If you want to follow, follow. If you don't want, you can leave. Then connect your wallet. Either use MetaMask or wallet connect. Connect your wallet, OKS or any wallet. Is on Ethereum mainnet. Now, no matter what you use, even if you want to use USDT is on Ethereum, USDC on Ethereum, wrap BTC on Ethereum. Ethereum itself, ETH itself is on Ethereum. So whatever version you're using is on Ethereum mainnet to buy. You input, let's say it's 1 Ethereum, and then you buy now at this price. Now, this is something that is important. If you haven't done this, note, I said I'm going to share the white paper on gems. Now I'm saying it on gems is not just a coin value going up. You're investing for access. They have about 5 privacies that will be coming up in their platform this year, and buying their tokens give you access to those privacies. So if you do not get involved in gems now, you will not be able to participate in their future private sales. Hope you know, whether you have the code or not, you won't. So they are basically reshaping it into DAO Maker standard, and the like of BSC pad and all that as well. So, and you know how launchpad tokens always do very well during the bull run. The facts are already there, so use your head. And also, those who are doing $2,000 and above, you are the ones entitled to the most benefits. Note that. So if you want to make quick gains and yet you want to also have access, it is also wise that let's say you buy $2,000 today, you now top up maybe like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. It's wiser that way. It's wiser that way. Okay, so Mr. Scott said there's Coin M on Bybit. I never knew. Maybe it was an oversight. So I'm already on Coin M futures positions on Bybit, and so Coin M is on Bybit. Mr. Scott says Coin M is on Bybit. So most of you who are trading on Bybit, there's Coin M there. There's Coin M on Bybit. There's Coin M on Bybit. There's Coin M on Bybit. So yes, there's Coin M on Bybit. So you can take advantage of it on Bybit as well. And there's something that Quincy explained on the Bybit trading group. A strategy she explained that
how to create multiple accounts. So the wise thing is you can create those, that thing she talked about, creating multiple accounts on Bybit. You cannot create those because that multiple account is only Bybit that offers it. So if you're using a Bybit account to create those multiple accounts, you can now use one of these accounts you create just for coin M, and while you use the other one to trade your normal futures as well. So you can have much coins in this season and make the most amount of money, no matter how little it is. Hope you understand that very well. So much has been said so far this season and this period, and basically, we usually okay. I'm getting messages. So if you've gotten on, make sure you get involved in gems. Don't do sure you position yourself in gems now, and as well, make sure you position yourself in digicast as well. If you haven't joined any of the paid groups, make sure you plug into the paid groups and work into the paid platforms. And all you just do is to reach out to me, and I will definitely give you a discount as well to join the platforms if you want to join as well. So basically, Queensley, yeah, for the giveaway for today, Queensley, Queensley, I promised her that in the next giveaway, I'm going to give her a giveaway. So Queensley, I remember I promised Queensley giving away. Then Izzy Pascal has been very, very active, very, very active. So in the next giveaway, I'm going to pick two winners. I'll pick two winners in the next giveaway. And Izzy Pascal, you're going to be one of them. So remind me I say this. So by the next giveaway, when I'm picking the two winners, I'll pick you as well, Izzy Pascal. But for today, I'll just pick just one, and that will be Queensley because I promised picking her as the winner for today's giveaway as well. So someone said, I wish I had known all this information in the last 4 years. There's a saying we used to say, they said that the former best time to take actions and know is before. The next best time is now. So we don't have control over what happened in the past. What has happened has happened. You cannot change the past, but you can change your future with what you do today. You can change your future with what you do in the now as well. So take advantage and make decisions. Make sure you're plugged into the groups, plug into the bull run group, get the ETF reports, take advantage of the private sales opportunities that is being shared, and make the most out of this season as well. So much has been said so far. Like we always say, if the students be ready, the Shifu will appear. And if the Shifu appears, what happens? The students will prevail. Lastly, when the opportunity shows up, the Shifu will give the call. And the opportunity has showed up and I'm sharing. So in our next post post post-halving events, episode 3, I will also review another mind blowing strategy, and hopefully I'm able to access my Binance by then, so I can briefly just touch it for like 10-15 minutes, and then we now go into the new strategy which I will share and ideas I will share in the next halving. I hope this makes you a lot of money, and I look forward to see your testimonies in my inbox, the result and how much money you've made. For a while, I've not been posting testimonies on the groups and all that, just because I've been very busy. But I've been seeing some of you send me messages and I've not replied, but don't worry, I'll go through those messages and I'll reply and I'll respond as well. See you when I see you again, and have a blessed evening, morning, and noon, every one of you guys.